Oh, it's a disaster. It's a complete disaster. Economically, if Britain leaves the single market, if it doesn't leave the single market, then Britain's going to be subject to all the rules, including free movement, but will have no say in making them. If it does leave the single market, investment's going to move from London to the continent. Businesses are going to relocate. This is one of the saddest days in post-war British history. The United Kingdom is going to come out of this poor, more parochial than it currently is. And it's going to be a geographically smaller country because Scotland's probably going to leave it. So the UK has left the EU, but it's left itself. This is the end of the United Kingdom as we've known it for centuries. It's a dreadful day. I was surprised because the vast majority of pollsters had predicted a small majority for Remain. There was an event at the London School of Economics last night. The great and the good in the academy thought it would be Remain. So I was very surprised, but frankly also incredibly saddened. This is a terrible day for the United Kingdom, and watching the UK crash out is not a day I ever expected I would see, and it's very depressing to witness. The next several years, we're going to be caught in endless, tedious, distracting negotiations between Britain and the EU about the terms of its divorce. And that's going to chill the investment climate, and it's going to distract everyone from problems that matter more. This will solve none of Britain's long-term structural economic problems. Indeed, it may, in fact, make them worse. It'll do nothing for climate change. It'll do nothing to deal with the problem with Russia. It'll do nothing for the stagnation of the global economy and inequality. This is a massive, unnecessary distraction which might well ruin this country and which resulted from a pathetic fight within the Conservative Party. This vote was carried by the old against the young. They're not going to be in the United Kingdom in 20 years because old people do here what they do everywhere, which is to say that they die. Young people are going to be stuck with this decision for the decades to come. They might not be able to work in other parts of the European Union. They'll have a less vibrant economy. It was really unconscionable on the part of older voters to do this to a generation which enjoys much less prosperity than they did.